At this point in Luke's narrative, Luke 13:31-35, Jesus is on a mission. He's traveling from place to place in the region of Galilee, teaching and healing. Galilee, of course, was an area controlled by Herod. Jesus is not yet in Jerusalem for the events of Holy Week, although he knows what awaits him there. You can see the full text on the screen below this video, but listen to Luke's words from the first part of the text as imagined by Presbyterian minister Eugene Peterson in his biblical interpretation entitled The Message. Just then, some Pharisees came up to Jesus and said, "Run for your life. Herod's got your number. He's out to kill you." Jesus said, "Tell that fox that I've no time for him right now. Today and tomorrow I'm busy cleaning out the demons and healing the sick. The third day, I'm wrapping things up. Besides, it's not proper for a prophet to come to a bad end outside Jerusalem." Unfazed by the warning brought to him, Jesus is obedient to God's plan and is spending what time he has left in his earthly life to help those with mental illness, tending to the sick, feeding the hungry, and teaching the people about God's glory through his actions. He will not be deterred from doing God's will. In the craziness of this political time of our lives, it feels like the Herods of the world are threatening us and trying to dissuade us from what we know to be God's will for our lives. They're even trying to change God's definition of neighbor. Our Lenten journey is to stay on track and seek out God's desires for our actions and our lives, and to rest under the shadow of God's wings. We are called to accept what God wants from us, accept where God wants us to be, accept what God wants us to do and what God wants us to leave alone. And then, just as importantly, we're called to accept the forgiveness that God offers when we stray from the path.